Hi and welcome to day 6 of our start in Medieval Dynasty. So where we are is we got the third day of summer here. So it's the last day of the season. Now we did some building overnight, so let's just take a quick look at the buildings we've got. So we got a barn there, we have a workshop here, we have a well, we have a woodshed, resource storage, got a hunting lodge. Now we've got 3 simple houses built, 1 for us and 2 for villagers, and we've got the food storage up. So one thing we were able to do is put all of the food and water into this one place here. Because previously we were having to put it into villager huts because we didn't have food storage, but now that we do have food storage, that's where the villagers are going to be looking for their food and water. So we can dump everything into there. Alright, next. We did hire that woman who had 3 production with the idea that we put her in the workshop. So let's go ahead and do that anyway. Oh, and we have some skills as well. This will be from the tree cutting last night while we were doing some building. So it's in extraction, which is what goes up when we're cutting down trees. Now we've already maxed out extraction knowledge. And we can't put anything beyond level 2 because you have to put a point in level 2 to get access to level 3. So we have to pick one of these. That's either one with the earth, 5% slower durability loss, or Master of Destruction. I'm going to go with that one because it's not going to be immediately useful. But it is kind of going to come in handy because all of these village huts that we're building will get torn down eventually. Primary reason there being, if you just go to management and you go to people, so you've got this mood thing. Now, if you want to get that to 100%, among other things, you have to do a bunch of things, but one of the things that you have to do is give them the highest quality house. Now, at the moment, we're building these simple small houses. We do have access to this one, but I'm going to be ignoring it until we get access to these. And then all of these will get torn down, and then we'll be building these for our villagers, because that's the only way to get it to 100%. Or that's one of the many things you have to do. So, Master of Destruction, that will be useful. Now, let's just take a look at our crops, because we did buy 16 cabbage seeds. Crops are here. So we got 15 planted there, and we got 1 planted there. So we need 16 cabbage seeds if we're going to maximize use of our 2 plots there. So I think before we do anything else, actually, when we find somebody with extraction who we can put onto the well, then they're going to need buckets. Now, we did find 3 buckets yesterday, so we could put them either into resource storage or we can put them directly into the well here, and then they'll use these. So once we have somebody working on the well, they will take those buckets, fill them with water, and then put them in food storage where the villagers can find them. But that woman, we still haven't put her to work, so let's do that. Alright, so management people. So this is Huberta, so let's see if she's still not working. Alright, so she has somewhere to live, not a problem. So empty slot, assign workplace. Let's do that. So this shows her skills in each of these buildings, and we chose her for the workshop where she's skill 3. So let's pick workshop, assign worker. Okay, so she's now in the workshop, but workshop hasn't been instructed what to do yet. So we have to go to the workshop and tell it what to do. Now if we click on here, edit assignments, everything's in red. So basically we haven't unlocked the ability for the workshop to do anything right now. So what we have to do is come to this desk here and purchase the right to make something. So all this, we could actually make simple torches, but we don't really want to do that. So all of this needs to be unlocked. So we have to buy this scheme. So it's going to cost us 100. So let's do that, R. So now she can make buckets. So let's go back to the building. Back to the workshop. Now we can go edit assignments. And we can see that bucket's no longer red, and it's an option. So we can click on it and it'll move over here as an option to assign time to. So we just go escape and F, and there it is, bucket. So let's just pump this up to 100% because she's got nothing else to do. And she will then spend all of her time making buckets, which will come in handy in the well. So that's 100% of her time. So she's going to be making just about 1.5 buckets per day. She currently has no resources because it tells us down here that she needs 2 planks to make the buckets. And she currently doesn't have any. She's looking into the resource storage to see if she's got any planks, but she's not seeing any. Okay, so 1.5 buckets per day at 2 planks each. She's going to need 3 planks a day. If we give her, say, 10 planks, that's going to keep her busy for 3 days. So let's manually go give her 10 planks. Then we can forget about it for a while. 10 planks, it's 1 log for 2 planks, so we just need to get 5 logs. Right, so there's our 5 logs. So we will be able to automate this later. Still have fast crafting on, remember? So if we just go E and then planks, to go R, E to max it out, and F. So there's 10 planks. That will keep her busy for a while. Do you see that icon in the top left there? That tells us that one of our workstations doesn't have something that it needs. And it's going to be planks. As soon as we put the planks in here, that's going to disappear. Wait for it. Done. Okay. So she's now busy making buckets. So she's she's supposed to be busy, but so what else do we want to do? So we did want those 16 cabbage seeds. So let's just go buy those and plant them while we're here. Oh, we also had Donna Briga's story as well, didn't we? We have to go talk to her. So while we are in Gostovia, we've got to speak to those 2 people. So let's just start with Donna Briga anyway. I think that's the end of her quest line. The yellow exclamation mark, that should be her right there. Yep. Did someone order a ride or a delivery? Okay, she gave us 200 coins. So just going into J. So yep, that's the end of her little quest line. Alwyn, we can't do anything till next season. This one, we've ticked off the first 2 here. Have a resident new settlement. But we're going to have to build 5 more buildings to tick that one off. And that will then give us a building limit of 40. But there's no rush on that. We can just build on an as-needed basis, I think. So Unigost, let's just activate that one. We do need to speak to him. It's right there. Long time no see. Great, I've met Walrad recently. This is where he gets to talk about this woman called Kestrel, who joined their group, and was the 5th member of the group. So it's just a love triangle where your uncle Jordan, who is also a member of the group, falls, or rather has a relationship with Kestrel. And then Unigost falls for Kestrel as well, then has an affair with her. So you get this love triangle going on. Kestrel gets pregnant, and the baby's stillborn, and nobody knows who the father was. And yeah, so that's what all this is about. So Unigost story. So now we got to go back to Sambor Grown. So we're going to have to do that run again. Let me see Edwin first, because we do need 16 cabbage seeds if we want to max out our fields here. So let's just do this one.
How is life treating you?
Cabbage seeds 16, please. Okay, so we will print those. We've got 200 and odd
See you soon.
left, which is quite tight. But let's go see Sambor anyway. Now, if we just go to map, if we remember, we did this run the other day. All the boars are dead. There are no bandit spawns up here, so yeah, I guess I'll just do the run off camera, and I'll see you once we get to Sambor, because it's just cross the bridge here, stay away from this wolf area here, and it's just running all the way. All right, I'll see you when I get to Sambor. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? Such a long run. I'm going to turn unlimited stamina on, so we don't have to keep stopping. All right, see you when we get there. Actually, heading up to Sambor's place, just come across this thing here, which we haven't seen before. So just looking at the map, it's right here, to the right of this lake here, or this little pond here, because I think previously we always ran through the pond, so we just missed this every single time. But it's got a bronze axe, which is useful because if we look at our bronze axe, we've been cutting down a lot of trees, and it's almost on the verge of breaking. So that's actually a very useful find. So that was nice. I'm going to pick up the firewood just because I'll drop it if we get overweight. Dumped loot meat. Okay. Pick that up. Dumped loot empty. Plum wine, that's worth a little bit. So this is handy, and it's a mead bottle, because we were getting low on food. Alright, so anyway, as we were, another thing we can actually do while we're here is, you see these bushes? Now, we don't want to be buying fertilizer, so because it's the end of season, what we need to be doing is picking up a load of berries so that we can do what we did before, and that is drop berries on the ground so that it turns to rot at the change of season. So the exchange rate's about 10 berries for every, well, it's 1 berry per piece of rot, and then it's 10 pieces of rot per, and a survival point. Okay, we'll take that. So extraction knowledge is maxed out. We've got mastery of destruction. Sorry, wrong one. Survival knowledge is maxed out. We've got survival sense, so we can actually access a tier 3 if we wanted to. 10% slower loss of food and water. Not such an issue because water's easy and we got loads of food. 25% higher alcohol resistance. Can't see the value of that one because we're not drinking a lot. Water dancer, 10% faster movement in water. We've also got strong as an oak. So that one gives us 10% more health. Now we are going to get into fights, so I think we're going to go that one. I can see more use for that one than anything else. But I can see use for maxing out that one straight away, so we'll probably do that. Anyway, back to the berries. So we're going to need, let me see, with 2 crop plots of 16 tiles. So that's basically 32 fertilizer needed next season. So that's going to be 320 berries at least. Well, we've got a lot of berries around here, so I'm going to pick them all and then I'll see you once I've done that. Okay, so I've got all of those berries. Now, one thing that comes to mind, if we just look at our crops here, it's a little icon. So one good thing about cabbages, we'll make sure that all of this is planted later. But cabbages are the only thing that you can plant in the summer, and they're ready one season later. So it means that tomorrow these cabbages will be ready to be picked. So the way we can do this is that in the spring, if you remember, we planted flax, and that was ready in the next season, which is this season summer. So we were able to pick the flax this season, and then plant cabbages. Cabbages are ready next season, and then we can plant rye. That will then be ready in the spring, at which point we can pick the rye and then do the flax again. So basically it's flax in the spring, it's cabbages in the summer, rye in the autumn. So we can get 3 crops per year out of each plot. So we don't only need the fertilizer for tomorrow, we're also going to need it in the spring as well. So we actually have to get a load of fertilizer, not just for tomorrow, but also for the spring. So we actually need 2 lots. So I did all of those berries there. So that's not going to be quite enough. So I think that means 3264, 640. So we'll get some more berries before going the wrong way. Before the end of the season, we'll do that. That way we've got plenty of fertilizer, not just for tomorrow, but we might also want to expand our crops. That's another possibility as well. Anyway, I'll see you once we get to Sambor. Coming in on Sambor now. So I did hit up another berry bush actually, so if we just take a quick look, we've now got 772. That should be enough, where is it? Inside. That should be enough fertilizer for a couple of seasons. Assuming we don't expand our fields at this Sambor, I need to know where to find Kestrel. So he's going to ask us to go get him some stuff. So we're going to have to come back again. Alright, so he wants some beetroot, onion, cabbage, and carrot. Okay. Well, cabbage we're going to have tomorrow. So that's not such an issue. The rest we could get the seeds and go planting. For example, we already have the onion seeds, so let's just head home. We already have the onion seeds. The trouble with onions is you can only plant them in the spring. We don't want to go that way. This is the right way. So if we went the seed route and the growth route, some more. I'm going to pass up on those berries because there's more at home. If we try to grow all that food route, then it would take us over a year, I think. I think we just buy it. I don't think it's going to be that expensive. Alright, I'll see you at home and then we'll see about... Because one other thing is we're short of money, but we do have a lot more food than we need. And I think we can sell that off. And it'll probably get us about 1,000 coin. So I'll see you once we get back to home. So coming into our little village now. So the first thing we're going to do is, so this is where we make our fertilizer, remember, with the rot. So there's 6 rot left over from last time. So let's just make sure we drop our berries. So that's ready for next season. In the meantime, we did buy those cabbage seeds. So let's make a point of making sure that they are planted, because they're going to be ready tomorrow. So we need a simple bag. Yep, we still got one. Okay. So everything's ready for planting. So all we have to do is arm up the bag. Stick that in the 8 slot. Okay. So there was one tile missing, so make sure the bag is... Come on, arm up. Why isn't it doing the bag for me? Now it did, okay. So, cabbage seed. Alright, so that whole 4x4 is now done. But we have to do the same with all of these tiles here. So I'll be back once this is done. So there we go, that's our 2 4x4s now fully seeded with cabbage. We'll just do a quick check. Management, middle icon, field 1, yep, fully done. Field 2, fully done. So that's going to give us a lot of cabbages tomorrow that we could go sell. Because we've got no immediate need of cabbages and we are short of money. Which gets me thinking, if we're going to be selling cabbages, we could also sell all this stuff. We certainly don't need this much food. So I think we can get rid of half of this. We've seen how easy it is to replace food. So I reckon we can get rid of all of that. This is pretty heavy, but let's just run into town and get rid of all that. So I did take a drink and a bath on the way back there. Still got unlimited stamina on. Yeah, again, it's just playstyle if you don't want to keep stopping. Right now I don't really want to, so we don't want to hire any of those guys. Any traders here? Oh yeah, this is the woman with the
Hello there.
she does all of the trinkets, and she's got all this stuff that we sold to her earlier. So let's just dump off all this. So I have EF. Will she take all of this? Yes. Plum wine, don't want that. Oh, not enough coin.
Good luck.
Alright, so we need a new trader. Now, if we're going to buy the beetroots, we want Edwin. He's right here. So we're going to have the cabbage tomorrow. That's not a problem, but we're going to need to buy the beetroot, onion, and carrots. So let's do that, 20 of each.
Oh, it's you again. Best goods in the valley.
So beetroot, 20 of those, please. How much does this cost? Not that much, less than 100. So it's going to cost us less than 300. So there's beetroot, carrots, 20. Carrots, one of the few crops you can plant in the winter. And so it's beetroot, carrot, cabbage, and onion. And then we're done, because we're going to have the cabbages tomorrow. Okay, nice. Now we just see what we can sell in. I'm going to keep the axes, that's going to break soon. So cherry wine, we don't need that. Firewood we'll put in the resource storage. Deadly nightshade, that's going to be useful later on, because we can make poison with that. And we can make poisoned arrows. Iron arrow, keep that. Iron knife, keep that. Still good shape. Leather, keep hold of that. Meat bottle, don't want that. Meat will cook up. We need the onions, of course, because we just bought those. Simple bag we'll put back into storage. Simple shoe, simple torch, St. John's wort. This is good if you get poisoned, but poisoning is very easy to avoid. You just don't eat anything that's poor quality, less than 50% basically. Stick we'll put into resource storage. Stone arrows still got. Trousers we got. So that's basically it. We've still got over 1,000.
See you soon.
Alright. Now what's the time? 7:12. So we don't have long before the end of the season. I'm just thinking, what do we want to do? We've got our crops planted. We've got enough rot tomorrow that we can make enough fertilizer. So the only thing we might want to do is head off and try and see if there's somebody with skills in extraction. Yeah, let's just do that, just to see out the season.
How are you?
So this, just take a cheap ride to Veronica. 120. Yeah, we'll be getting lots of money tomorrow when we sell off the cabbages. So I can't remember who's here, but let's see anyway. I think we hired from here yesterday, didn't we? So we know that. But actually, we can do some
How's
romance.
life treating you?
So we haven't done any of that today. All right, so all of these are positive. So she needs to
Have a
think.
good day.
All right, but she's 3 in hunting, but we don't need another hunter right now. No, he is 2-1 at the start, 2 at the end, so we don't want him either. Okay, let's check the other village over. We haven't been over there. It says we're dirty. I think that dirt bar there has to be at least half full before they start saying go take a bath. Let's have a quick look to see if the bandits are at this spawn point there. Can't see in this weather. No, they're not there. Alright, let's go keep seeing if we can hire somebody. Yeah, there's no deep water around here that we can go bathe ourselves in. So bucket's not there. That's the mine, of course. So the way the mines work is that if we go in there now, we get an option of, hello, who are you? strange.
Damn, it's raining pitchforks. Actually, I might need a new pitchfork.
Okay. I've got no idea why he's standing up there, but anyway. Or where he's from. Very strange. Right, well, let's head over here anyway. I think they'll talk to us, as I said. Our dirt meter isn't halfway yet. So I think they'll still speak to us. It's the only risk here. Okay, so we've got 2 women,
The worst thing about
2
this
males.
time of year are mosquitoes.
Alright, so what do you got? 2, 1, and 1, no thank you. 1, 1, and 2, no thank you.
I've been sober since last autumn.
2 and 3, oh, he's 3 in production, but we're looking for extraction.
Do you have
And if we remember, if you put the management of people, extraction is that first one. We need 2 extractors. So that doesn't really help us. Well, let's see if we can
Hello
romance anyway. You seem very interesting. Where'd you come from? Yeah, so this is the first set of questions. So she's going to think about that. Diplomacy is up. So let's just go and spend another point in Romeo. Oh, we've got one over here as well. Alright, we'll reset these. We will reset. Problem with words there. We'll reset these points once we have. Oh, I've got another point as well. Gave us 2 points. Nice. So that's 50% more affection points. That's going to speed things up a lot. Survival. This is maxed out. We've got survival sense. So I think 20% more health. That'll work. That was from picking up all those berries. So we just
Hello there.
romanced her, didn't we? Yes.
Have a good
so
day.
this one.
How do you do?
This is very interesting. So it's still on the first question. So now we're getting 8 instead of the default 5. So yeah, this is gonna what brought you here. So she has to keep
Have a
thinking.
nice day.
Trader. What's the time? 21:16. So we've just got time. Remember, we teleport back to our hut at the end of the season. So what I'm going to do is just run over to Tutki and see you once we get there. Actually, we've just arrived in Tutki. While we're here, we haven't done this yet. If you go into this hut, the guy should be, yeah, it's nighttime, so he's not here. Getting a bit dark, but he does have a bow in his, and some leather and some arrows. So we'll take all of this. Free robbing. Okay, so let's go to the campfire. Alright, well, there's nobody here at the campfire. Bit of a bummer. Okay, so there's nobody we can romance, and there is nobody we can hire. Now, 2204. Can we make it to Rolnica? But we looked in Rolnica, didn't we? And there was nobody there either. So I think I'm just going to close the season out here. And we'll pick it up in the next season, and I'll see you then. So all we have to do is, it's going to be dark, but how many sticks we got on this? Well, let's pick some, find out. Yeah, enough. Alright, so let's go Q, handcrafting. Oops, sorry. Keep forgetting this. Start again. Q, furniture and decorations, campfires. There you go. So we just have to get far enough from the village that we can plant this down. There we go, that will do. Right, sleep.
The more you work, the hungrier you get.
So our hunger bar is empty, but if we remember at the change of season, and we're also dirty, but at the change of season, all of those things clear up. So we wake up at the beginning of the next season. Oh, we lost some health there as well. We wake up at the beginning of the next season with a full health bar, full hunger, full drink, and we're also clean. So let's just sleep. There we are. Clean and all of our bars full. Alright, so this is the start of day 7, autumn, and I'll pick this up in the next episode. So thanks for watching this, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye.